Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you in the Neo ecosystem, those who have been here for years and those who have recently joined. I am your editor at Neo News Today, Dylan Grabowski. As always, if you appreciate what you're seeing in these weekly video-based week in reviews, please don't hesitate to hit us with a thumbs up button and to follow our YouTube feed. Let's kick this thing off. Neo hosted a Twitter Spaces entitled Speedy, Secure, and Seamless, Unlocking the Power of Real-Time Oracles. The event was moderated by Neo Foundation Senior Associate Adela Zhang and featured Neo Global Development Head of Development Stephen Liu, along with R3E Network co-founders Lao Jingwei and Gongbor Wei. R3E Network is a new Neo community platform that leverages trusted execution environments and real-time oracles to create a secure, interactive blockchain ecosystem. Throughout the Twitter Spaces, the two R3E Network co-founders described basic things like what oracles are, the different types of oracles, and how R3E Network intends to implement a new type of oracle for the Neo ecosystem. To listen to that Twitter Spaces, head over to Neo's official Twitter account. In Flamingo Finance updates this week, the Flamingo project leadership team recently hosted a Community Lagoon AMA that took place on their official Discord server, where project leadership talked about their short-term marketing strategy, upcoming events on their calendar, forthcoming changes to the Flamingo website, and much more. Additionally, the Flamingo team announced that they are going to be sponsoring the Web3 Berlin conference, taking place in Berlin on June 10th and June 11th of 2023, and Flamingo released some statistics based on the volume of liquidity traded in their top 3 LPs, which noted FLM BNEO trading at approximately 2.9 million, BNEO FUSDT at a pool volume of 1.81 million, and BNEO FWBTC at a volume of 1.42 million. DogeRift relaunched a new version of its website, which features updated branding. On the website, visitors can find information about DogeRift's token economics, NFTs, and roadmap, as well as the latest installation files for both the Windows and Mac OS version of the 3D Metaverse game. GhostMarket shared an estimated weekly distribution of GM tokens for trading incentives across the various blockchains that the NFT marketplace supports, noting that most of the rewards were distributed to users of the Neo blockchain at approximately 63,100 GM tokens, again, going to users of the Neo blockchain. Demex Exchange recently concluded its 2-week Neo trading competition, where participants were invited to compete for a share of a prize pool equivalent to $3,000 in gas. The competition was held to celebrate the recently launched Neo Perps Market, which is a perpetual futures market that was recently listed on the non-custodial exchange. Quirky Soul College project leadership recently announced that the team will be donating NFTs to the Gashapon machine that will be located in the Neo booth at the upcoming Web3 festival taking place in Hong Kong. Kepple, formerly known as QLC Chain, recently announced that its smart contracts had been audited by the Certicay auditing firm. These smart contract audits are taking place in advance of the upcoming migration of the NEP5 QLC token to the BSC20 KPL token, which has no definitive date for when the migration will begin. AxLabs introduced code spaces into the Neo3j GitHub repositories, which allows developers to create Java-based smart contracts directly within the web browser. Developers can now create, test, and deploy a Neo contract from directly within the cloud-based development environment. For those of us who remember in 2020 when AxLabs was building the Neo Playground, that vision has been achieved with the introduction of code spaces into the repositories, as users can now develop smart contracts from directly within the web browser. Neo News Today released episode 32 of the Smart Economy podcast featuring Jackson Zheng, the CEO of Caleb and Brown. Topics discussed include getting into crypto through game item marketplaces, starting a company in a blossoming industry without a clear regulatory outlook, how Caleb and Brown offer personalized services for their clients, and the various types of digital assets that their high net worth clients are interested in. And lastly, in upcoming events, don't forget that April 12th through 15th, Neo will be serving as a platinum sponsor at the Web3 Festival taking place in Hong Kong. Also, on April 12th, Neo and O3 Labs will be part of a variety of different entities that are co-hosting the Real World Infra Afterparty taking place in Hong Kong. And on April 26th through April 28th, the Neo ecosystem will be represented at Consensus 2023 taking place in Austin, Texas, where myself and a variety of other Neo ecosystem participants will be in the booth talking about their projects. And that about wraps up all the events and updates for the past week in our little neck of the woods here in the Neo ecosystem, as well as upcoming events that Neo Knights should be paying attention to. As always, if you appreciate what we're doing here with these weekly reviews, we really appreciate if you like this video and follow our YouTube feed, along with our various other social medias that can be found in the description below. And if you're a Neo holder, please don't hesitate to vote for Neo News Today as your Neo Council member. We've proudly been serving the Neo ecosystem since 2017 and have been using portions of our council rewards to directly invest into Neo ecosystem growth initiatives. So thanks so much for coming to check out what's going on over here, and we look forward to catching you next time.